Hey there team, and welcome to a 4v4 here with Steelbow Ranger playing as Mordor. To his left he has Demon's Hunter playing as Arthedain. To his right there, DF Josh, don't actually recognise, just Josh. Then Buzzard over there on the far side. Okay, cool. Over on the far side we will see, it looks like we've got a... Oh, I'm always wrong with these, like possibly Dale, maybe Imladris, Rudauer or Misty maybe, and then red could be Angmar or something. But hey, yeah, I used to be pretty good at that, but no, it's just been dropping the ball a lot recently. Anyway, Demon's Hunter here. We'll start at the far right side and make our way over. Arthedain pikes mixed up with those Evendim spears. You see that a lot, and he's actually given, wow, a lot of armor upgrades to this line. So this is going to be tanky, really tanky there. Knights of Illuminus there, and the Royal Court of House Amroth. Usually, you see this done because it's a very cheap phalanx. It's a cheap and a cost-effective phalanx. But because he's poured so much money into it, I'm excited to see how that turns out. Then we've got the Dunedain Scouts. Again, I don't rate the Dunedain Scouts too highly. Not in Reforged anyway. In Divide and Conquer, they've saved my ass a lot. Then, hiding? What else do you have here? Is that... Oh, that's not it, is it? There's something hiding, right? Yeah, Grey Company there, but whoa, Dunedain Troll Slayers? Yeah, 2 units of Dunedain Troll Slayers, but still, that's a small army. And that's like no foot archers there, so, okay. I'm interested, kind of scared, but interested. Then Steelbow Ranger, he's got his Orc fodder out front, and another beefy phalanx, but halberds and Mordor infantry this time. Then Mordor guard behind them, lots of Mordor guard, some temple guard there, troll drummers, Sauron's Will, maulers, javies, and some Dunaim lancers. Nice, cool. And then the Melkor's Chosen there. I think, yeah, when you're going this like heavy infantry, maybe not a bad idea to go for the troll drummers. Oops, daisies. Yeah, maybe not a bad idea to go for the troll drummers. Usually I don't like troll drummers as Mordor. I think that they're an unnecessary expense, but I can see why he's grabbed them there. Josh has got the Hwacha today, and he's got some Nurad Stormguard right behind them. That's where we do have the general today. Up front we have the nomadic infantry and an, oh god, double Hwacha. Alright, okay. Nurad halberds behind them and Nurad footmen at the back there. Got to be watchful that we don't end up getting shot up here, but we are going to be forcing them to come at us. Wait, have I done this battle before? The triple Hwacha strat. If I have, I'm really sorry, but like, let's go through again until I'm certain. So we got the triple Hwacha strat here, the Windblades and the Variag Cataphracts. Then another Mordor played by Buzzard, I say. So we've got the Mordor infantry, Orc fodder, Temple guard, Melkor's Chosen there, a nice long line of Mordor halberds. Again, no shields in front of them though, so we got to be careful about that. Blackguard of Barad-dûr, big ass shields, but not enough to cover all of that line. Orc Javies there, Temple Inquisitors, some Orc fodder. Wow, interesting. Like, so that's Orc fodder and maulers, so the fodder hopefully shielding the maulers and the infantry. Okay, cool. Just a little bundle there that's going to flank around, and then some Temple Inquisitors. Now these guys can be given an armor upgrade, I think, but I don't think they have a visual change like the Temple Executioners though, so I couldn't quite tell you. Then the Oleg High, of course. His enemy today is Angmar, so Mighty Mirko certainly can dish out a nice phalanx themselves, and they've got the Angmar halberds, so it's kind of good. We've both got these unshielded halberds staring off, and nobody's going to be shooting at each other, so that's nice. Scourge Raiders, Pikes there. Good for outranging the halberds across from me. Trolls of Angmar, Warg Riders, Guardians of Carndum, double Guardians there, Warg Riders, and the Inquisitors. And we do actually have a cannibal here. Okay, Dol Amroth by I. Arnor. I've not seen that before, nope. Perthel Champions, some Knights of the Silver Swan. Okay, cool. We'll see how they do. Athela Men-at-Arms there without an armor upgrade. Black Swan Renegades in the back. Dismount Knights of the Silver Swan. That's where we have the general today, actually. Catapult opening up already. Catapult definitely does have the ability to take out the Hwacha, but it doesn't have the ability to outkill 3 Hwachas. Belfast Marines, Athela Men-at-Arms, more Knights of the Silver Swan, Perthel Champions. Yeah, nice balanced symmetrical, that's the word I was looking for, formation there for my Arnor. Thillen men at arms again, and Dornernal pikes armored up, and then Dornernal archers out front. But yeah, as I say, he's going to have to be aggressive there, or just find some way to run away from the Watcha. We'll see. Misty, played by Medieval Feud, he is getting very aggressive up against Steelbow Ranger, which is pretty much what Steelbow Ranger wants. So hopefully we'll have a nice orcish clash here in a moment, as the Heavy Goblin Spears lead the way. Troll Drummers to keep everybody in line. Oh goodness, oh, if we got Troll Drummers bashing each other, that'd be lovely. Snow Trolls there. Some Drake Broodlings on the far side, Mountain Orc Berserkers, Mountain Orc Host, wow, Black Orcs the Mountain, this is quite an elite force. Yeah, no just hordes today. I mean, I guess the Snag of Skirms, but they should be doing okay for themselves here. Mountain Orc Berserkers, I should say, getting just barreled over by the baby dragons, but they'll get their asses back up soon. And lastly, Pinkman playing as Harad with a, what the fuck is going on today? Triple Hoacha, double bloody Mumakil strat. This is a strange fight. Okay. I like this though. Just gathering all of these monstrous units and barreling for Steelbow Ranger, because this force is not. I mean, it's definitely built to be aggressive, but it's going to be slow getting there. Just really knocking over. So that's so funny. All of these poor Southrons just getting stomped on, but it doesn't do any damage to them. Black Serpents there, Southron Pikes and Warband. Goodness, all of these poor screams. Then Beastmasters there, Beastmasters again, Serpent Guard and Beastmasters. Jesus, this is strange. This is a strange one. Okay, let's just stick at 0.7, I think, for now. Actually, freaking hell, 0.6. Just for a minute. We should speed up it a bit. Oh, the frames are actually stuttering a little bit just because of the devastation of these watches. It will calm down. I'm sorry about this. Yeah, Jesus, that's painful. What you need to do here is just spread. Like, yeah, you just spread. Or charge wildly. And Mirko's moving up, not charging up, but moving up on his left flank. Buzzard's coming down to crash against him. Josh has no intention of moving. He is more than happy to just pour his ammunition out on his enemy here. Well, the Knights of the Silver Swan barrel on forward, but those Windblades can happily grab one of them and then tear them apart. But yeah, this is really Steelbow Rangers where the action is going to be happening right off the bat here. What we need are those Troll Slayers who will rip apart a Mumakil without a problem. Looks like Demon Hunter's cavalry is just going to go and mess with Pinkman, but his own cavalry will be a bit of a menace. We need those Troll Slayers. They're getting close enough to... Oh, ouch. Fuck. Something's been loosing on them. Yeah, something's caused them to die. Those Royal Court, if they're brave enough, they can pull off a charge against those Mumakil. Knocking over a lot of these, yeah, Orc fodder running there. A lot of Moranon men, or Orcs, ripped apart by the Mumakil. But that's them gone now. The Grey Company, I suppose, ripping them apart? I don't know what killed them so fast. There's... wait. We've got double Grey Company. This is weird. This is weird for a field battle. Everybody's got a strange army. I appreciate it, though. Serpent Guard running off there. Engaging with the Knights of Illuminus. That'll be a nice fight for the Knights of Illuminus, as long as the Beastmasters don't just volley fire into the backs of those poor knights. I cannot even really tell what's going on here. I think it's good for... Oh, well, I was about to say it's good for Misty, but those kills don't actually say that. My goodness me, I'm really sorry about these frames. I was like, this will be fine. It's just a field battle. I can turn on shadows, but I didn't expect this sort of carnage right off the bat. Those Snow Trolls are going to be getting ripped apart by the Halberds. That's a shame. Orc fodder there broken. Mountain Orc... Black Orcs of the mountain. Coming around the flanks. If they were Blackback Mountain Berserkers, that'd be a different story. Josh is coming on in. Now, because Arnor has been a bit more passive, he can move his infantry to over and support up against Medieval Feud. Dear me. So this is where Arnor, yeah, like he's taken a real beating here. His catapult's dead. He needed to get stuck in earlier. I think he's, yeah. Better late than never, though. He needs to just rush in now. There is a Nazgul we spotted there for a moment. So Buzzard does have a Nazgul worked somewhere into the fight. Oh, that's a swarm of Javs from the Orc Javelins. Again, another one of these units that will almost always pay for themselves just because of how cheap they are. The rest of the force is ploughing on forward. As I say, once these pikes get into a fight up against those Moron and halberds, it should go quite nicely for Angmar. Oh god, a lot of dead wargs here. Temple Inquisitors battling up against... wait, yeah, if the Witch Realm Inquisitors go toe-to-toe with the Temple Inquisitors, which is sort of what we're seeing here, but it's mainly just the horde of wargs that are ripping apart the Temple Inquisitors, and alongside these Orc fellers. I love Orc versus Orc fighting. It's fun to see. Like, it's just these massive forces just crashing into each other and really slugging it out is really quite fun. I think Mirko's going to have this front line fight, though. Buzzard will hurt him with those Temple Guard. The Melkor's Chosen might be able to do some fun stuff now that... oh, well, saying that. No, I think Mirko's still got the Cav dominance here. And as he's coming in for some cycle charging there, with his wargs, it's a great thing to do with Angmar. Your wargs can just... you don't need to have a charge bonus to do some good damage off the charge. Arnor's coming forward now, but it's a little bit disorganized. Knights of the Silver Swan, they're gone. And yeah, because he's just a little bit slow, that's leaving Medieval feud with sort of an almost 2v1 situation going on right now. And his beautiful flanks are getting caught, ripped apart by the Windblades as well. But that is not stopping him as he continues forth with the Drake Broodlings, capitalizing on the damage done by the Mumakil. Now, something to keep in mind as well, every one of these elephants, one of these colossal elephants, is actually a physical thing on the battlefield. You're seeing people getting caught up on them. And that's something that's actually kind of important, especially in the later stages when cavalry might be king. We can have something sat in here, and this could be makeshift defenses hiding in the corpses of Mumakil. I'm sure that's happened a few times in Harad's long history. Just forming fortifications around the corpses of their giant elephants. The Innuminous Gateguard, though, are going to have no trouble up against the Southron Pikes and Warband. Southron Pikes, I do like them. I really, really enjoy them. But it looks like just this stubborn line of Arthedain has outnumbered and outflanked Harad. Harad coming in more to sort of hit the flank of Arthedain, which has allowed Arthedain to come around and flank them in kind. I think he's... No, I think Pinkman has lost the cavalry fight, though. Beastmasters are good. They do have an anti... Well, saying that, I'm not... They're on camels, so they do scare horses. But I don't actually know if they have an anti-cavalry bonus. Yeah, but don't quote me on that. But they're yeeting their javs in anyway. It would have been lovely if there was some great cav-killing unit over here, but there just isn't. So Demon's Hunter has had a victory there, but it looks like Medieval Feud's doing okay in the center. These Moron Guards should return, though. Oh, it's a shame about, yeah, routing that much when you had Troll Drummers not too far away. The Troll Drummers of the mountains are still present, though, hammering away for the benefit of their men. Oh, Arnor's coming over here to back. This is a good move. Yeah, no need to sort of come slamming right into the face of that. You know, go and support your ally. You can come in behind them. Dornernal archers opening up, just still getting blown to pieces by those rockets. Nurad halberds, yeah, they've got no shields in front of them. So if these Dornernal archers could rattle shots right into that, you know, tightly packed phalanx, that would result in a lot of casualties. You don't want to be shooting at nomadic infantry, though. They're shielded. Yeah, definitely not. You want to go for the halberds, even if you have to expose yourself a little bit more. Dornernal Athelan men-at-arms marching forward, yeah. Another Varia cataphracts are free. There's nothing to lock them down. Yeah, oh, it's good. It's not going to be pretty for Dol Amroth, I'm afraid. Marksman running on over this way. Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. I'd be getting my cataphracts over here and trying to slam that myself. But this is a good move. I like this a lot. Yeah, it's definitely smart that Dol Amroth has realised, yeah, I'm not going to win just slamming myself up into Khand. Let's split off my forces, support my allies. I'm a really big fan of that. And those Black Swan Renegades, they could be getting involved, but they don't really need to, arguably. I think Mirko's not doing too bad over on this side. And, yeah, I think winning the Cav engagements early on benefited him a hell of a lot. And just the fact that he had pikes up against Buzzard's halberd lines, that was a big deal too. And, you know, to top it off then, the Dol Amroth support. But Buzzard's taken a lot of strain over here, and he has dealt a lot of casualties. So hopefully, hopefully for the blue team, Josh will be able to bring it on home. Definitely, if these Arthedain men-at-arms keep just walking forward, now it's just a newer player not noticing things, and I mean, hell, I let things slip by me a lot too. Saying that, Josh has just lost his general in like basically a general versus general fight with Medieval Feud. That's really cool. Where did that happen? Somewhere just sort of right in the thick of things, I suppose. Yeah, I couldn't quite say. It's just a chaotic scrap. Mountaineer Coast there. Ooh, ripping apart the Troll Drummers. Those Troll Drummers just not really able to output anywhere near enough damage. But if they get quick backstabbed by the Mordor Guard, that could be them routing. They're shaking there already. Grey Company still present, still firing away. The men of Arthedain using the corpses of the Mumakil for their benefit, as the Melkor's Chosen come in to aid them, taking a risky backstab into those Southron Pikes and Warband with the Arthedain Lancers and the Melkor's Chosen, but it was enough to break them. So that's all well and good. Still some Berserkers though, they're locked morale, so if they get a few of those massive, it's called like, some of them have like a Bardiche, but most of them are like full-on axes. So if they get a few cracks into the Melkor's Chosen, they could do some damage when the Melkor's Chosen are stationary. And yeah, on this far side here, I think we've gotten victory. Let's go up to 1 speed. Let's just try and see if we can keep up with that for now. It's always good to try and see things as the players are seeing them. Oh hell, good catch there, Pinkman. That was a good bit of damage. They're broken. I think they'll return, so he is chasing a few of them down. That's not a bad idea. Hawacha crew, they've long since... Oh, ouch. That was just a Warg Rider. It's just a Warg Rider taking out the general of Mordor there. Now, I suspect that was the final stand of not Mirko, of Buzzard. And good, Hawacha just killing a few of them off there. At the end of the day, it's numbers. Ah, okay. The Stormguard have gotten vengeance for their general by slaying the general of the Misty Mountains. So Mirko's doing alright, and he's backed up by quite a few of the Dol Amroth forces. These guys still have ammunition. That's a lovely thing to see for the red team. They've still got a good bit of control with their Warg Riders. Still got the Witch Realm Inquisitors too. So that is not bad at all. And Josh is seeing that. Josh knows that he would not win that fight, so he's making the right call by trying to run away. He's going to get harassed, but Mirko's going to have to be quite... Yep. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, I don't think it was worth it. Where was it? Ah, hell. You could argue either way. But I would have maybe gone for some slightly softer targets, like those nomadic infantry or something like that. But I mean, maybe all he was trying to do was slow them down. That's the thing as well. He's not just actually trying to get kills here. He's trying to slow them down so that he can engage them before they link up with the likes of Arthedain and the survivors of Steelbow Rangers' army. Josh getting in here, trying to do the same and getting a slightly better result there. Actually, no, arguably killing fewer and losing the same amount to at the hands of these pikemen. Oh, those pikemen routing off Melkor's Chosen, chasing a few more of them down. Dol Amroth just trying to survive as long as he can while his allies sort of reform and prepare. These Temple Guard, they've still got ammo. That's not going to be pretty. Steelbow Ranger using a Steelbow unit there. Demon's Hunter, a few of these Dunedain Troll Slayers maybe getting caught in amongst all of the Mumakil. In all of the size of those lads, I guess. Hopefully they make it out and they're not just sort of glitched up for a while. Dunedain Scouts there still with ammo themselves. Great way to kill wargs. Really good way to kill wargs, as long as you can, keep your attention on them. Medieval Feud trying to get his... Oh, I thought he was trying to get them out for a minute, but I think he's realised that that's just not going to happen. Let's go back to 0.8, I think. There's no reason, this is not going to be a super long video anyway, so I might as well just, there's no reason to rush through it. If there's ever a boring moment, just press that right arrow button, you know, just skip ahead to wherever you want. Hey, watch things the way you want to watch things. That's, you know, I'm not gonna tell you otherwise. That's fine. Okay, there's actually quite a few Dol Amroth forces left, but these Knights of Innuminus may have something to say about that. Yeah, very bloody. Down 20, 30. Yeah, that was about 30 guys that just got lost there. Tier 3 marksmen, that's a shame. Nicely armored up, even though, you know, they're out of ammo, they're still useful in the fight. They can, you know, if they go toe-to-toe with... Ooh, there's not actually that much trash left on the field, but if they find some trash to fight, they can hurt it. And there's nothing around to... Oh, those pikes there. But this is a difficult maneuver, especially even, you know, when you're working working side by side with your allies. It looks like he's just ignoring the cav, though. Oh, I think this guy's going to be very lucky if he makes it out. Royal Court of House Amlaith are still around too. Yeah, see which Roman Inquisitors maybe could be running off trying to catch some of them. Slice a few of those heavy lancers and knights down. Oh dear, Numinous Gateguard, still pretty beefy unit there. Grey Company still present out of ammo, but yep, decent little attack value on them, so they can do some good charging. Snagger Archers running off the field. Melkor's Chosen running off, or just falling back from the Witch Realm Inquisitors. But yeah, especially in those numbers, those Witch Realm Inquisitors will be toast in that engagement. And yeah, I just think the blue team still dominates the they dominate the cavalry game here. And those Inquisitors are going to do their best, but don't know if it's going to be enough. Trying to sort of connect the lines now so that we can really start to watch our backs. Windblade's still present as well. A bit tied up with enemy Orcs though, so not many of them are going to get out of that fight. Cataphracts. Josh still opening up with his archers. Not going to make too much gains on Gardens of Carndum though. Angmar Halberds there, backing up the Athellan men-at-arms. Yeah, let's go at 1 times speed. It's mainly just sort of charging about. Oh, good little move there. Good little move. Oh, ouch. It was rough, but that could have been a lot worse. Now you see, so I understand this, but you're sort of running away. What you'd maybe want to do in that scenario is when they do make contact, give them a counter charge. Give them a quick, like you're not going to hurt them too badly, but you'll hurt them a little bit. Just so that they can't keep doing it over and over and over again. You know, after they do that a few times, your maces will, your little mace strikes will be adding up. But no, coming around the flanks now, yeah, the infantry of the Arthedain forces and Josh. Josh is just going to be, you know, jumping into the faces of Dol Amroth. And then Arthedain will come around the flanks. Good little jab volley there. Good to just try and use up their ammo now. I won't be too picky myself, because you're about to be getting just engaged everywhere. Oh wait, oh okay, these are red forces. So that's not so bad. Pikes there trying to hold back this swarm. Dunedain Troll Slayers, now they've got their axes out. They're stopping in place as if they're about to pull out their jabs though. No, maybe. We'll see. That would be rough if they did. Temple Inquisitor's still standing though. It's nice that he is careful with him. He's picking fights that he knows he's gonna win. Up against those cataphracts, he should do alright. He's got his wargs there to back him up. Evandem spears connecting there with those pikes. They are malicious spears, but they're heavily armored malicious spears. So up against a non-armor piercing phalanx like a pike, they'll stand their ground for quite some time. Oh. Oh wait, no, they weren't routing. Looks like they just tried to. He knew the writing was on the wall. He was trapped in a place. He just wanted to give one final charge in the hopes of breaking these pikes, but it didn't work out. Grey Company coming on in. That's a dangerous charge. As I say, I'd probably just pour my real heart and soul into the softer target of Dol Amroth first, and try and let the infantry take on the phalanxes that are still kicking about. Oh, I love the royal court of House Thorondor and House Amlaith, but like heavy lancers are just not really something actually saying that, like, I don't know, I use the Tharbad riders, You could definitely describe them as heavy lancers, but I just kind of view them as being quite swift little boys, you know, and they're not 2 hit points. That's the thing as well. So no, it's tough. It's tough. Fellow men at arms there taking another charge, and that is the general there for within the Knights of Innuminus. But yeah, what do we end up having here anyway? That's not yeah, we're 1 percentage point away. Now, I think that, yeah, blue team do still have a lot of their nice knights, a lot of their 2 hit point units. Yeah, oh wait, they're reloading. Jeez, oh. It's a nice thing to see as well. But yeah, a lot of very, very weird army compositions today, which is awesome to see. I love people just trying to, you know, throw something crazy against the wall and, like, see what comes out. And, we saw a hell of a lot of that in this battle from both sides. I think Mimikill are tricky right now. They really are. Just because they're, if you have a counter to a Mimikill, it is such a hard counter. Those Mimikill are dead. You know, it's and that's something you've got to be very aware of, and just sort of, you know, stay as far away from those hard counters as you possibly can. Maybe no, I was gonna say I don't know. I was just trying to think of where those Mimikill could have been used in this battlefield. I would have maybe been tempted to bring them over and throw them into Khand, possibly, but the risk with that is one good Hwacha volley, all of your Mimikill are dead, you know. So that's why that wasn't done. I'd say the Temple Guard would just been sniping out those poor Mimikill. Troll Slayers were on hand. They can kill them faster than anything, really. So it's a risky job. You know, there used to be, back in the previous version of Reforged, there were strategies where people would bring 3 units of Mimikill, and you know, you couldn't fathom that now. I'm pretty sure the red limit just doesn't let you do that anymore. It just gets silly money when you get that 3rd one. So no. Oh, Jeepers, Steelbow Rangers and Nazgul are still on the field there. Very bloodied up, so I'm sure they wouldn't be too far from death, but yeah. What's the last holdout over here? Yeah, it's this little force here. These pikes. About to get grabbed by some Troll Slayers by the looks of things, and everything else is moving on up as well. Oh, looks like one Royal Court. No, not the General. But bringing him down. So yeah, super duper. Getting some volleys in the back here to these poor pikes. I like that one a lot. Definitely some skilled players on both sides, so that was nice. I don't think Dol Amroth really screwed up all that much. He was just a newer guy. Dol Amroth is a tricky faction as well. It's not a bad faction, but it's a tricky faction. So it's definitely not a faction I would recommend to like a new player. I would always recommend try and do your first few games as Erebor or Isengard. Yeah, like Erebor or Isengard, I feel are 2 very nice factions to just get to grips with everything. And then after a few games, go wild, play whatever you want to play. But that's what I would suggest. Dol Amroth is something that people usually people do struggle with a lot. And but saying that, Josh had a very surprising thing there, and even sort of quite a skilled player would have stumbled had they started the battle and seen 3 Hwacha pouring at them. Nazgul there, very nice. Wow, they were rattling up kills. Oh, nice, great. We get to see Buzzard's kills too. Javi's there. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, you'd want like the 100 mark. That's that's not so great, but it's alright. It's alright. Orc fodder there. Wow. I guess they were fighting like Misty. So, but there was quite an elite Misty army, as I say. So, oh well. Temple Guard there for Buzzard. Actually, yeah, they both had quite similar. Oh yeah, okay, no. I was gonna say they were quite similar sort of army overviews, really. Setups in the same order. Temple Guard there, very nice. Nazgul. quite a lot of kills. Not quite as many, but quite a lot of kills. All dead. Then more on a halberd line there, pretty solid. But yeah, up against the pikes of Angmar, it's difficult. You know, even the best halberds are going to struggle up against that. Orc Javies again, very good. 90s noise, 136, very nice. Melkor's chosen there, just a lot of melee cav for them to go toe to toe with, so it's fair enough. Temple Inquisitors got riddled by Wargs and Witch Realm Inquisitors, and they killed a lot of the Witch Realm Inquisitors too, so that's okay. Olog High. Are Temple Inquisitors actually multiple HP? I think they're... I think they might just be 1 HP. We just very rarely see them used. I love the look of them, but you just don't see them used too much. People always prefer to go with the Melkor's Chosen. You know, they got that shield, they got the Warg, it's nice. But anyway, Olokai, very good. Good. Especially, yeah, they were smashing down some trolls themselves. Orc Maulers, good. Blackguard Barad-dûr in a field battle, I always worry, but no, that's good. That's nice to see. Orc Fodder, yep, doing what they do, and then more on infantry, not so bad. But yeah, I love Orc versus Orc fighting. We had a Mordor versus an Angmar, and a Mordor versus a Misty Mountains. So that's always fun for me to watch. I just really enjoy it. Thank you guys very much, and I will see you later.